Hi guys, it's me Karen, and I'm going to be doing a page in Magical Dawn by Hanna Karlzon. And as you recall, we're doing this book in the same colors, so kind of in the blues, purples, greens, adding a little bit of one color on every page. But everything is done in the blue, or purple, pink, green, and blue, and then one adding of color. And black accents and white accents don't count. Anyway, I had a question on this little bottle here. I did not do this page on camera, so I'm going to find another page in the book that has a bottle with a round top on it, and we will work on that page today. And I found this one here. It's got a little round crystal on the top. There are 3 bottles on this page, so we'll do the one in green, one in the pinky tones, and one in the blue tones, and then we'll do a background. So we're gonna do this one today. I'll probably do all 3 bottles, but I mean, I'm going to be focusing on the green one here. So we're going to be using the same green colors that I've used throughout the book, and that's moss green, pale sage, and green ochre. And as with all these colorings I'm doing in this book, I will leave a link down below in the little box if you just click on show more, and it'll tell you all the pencils that I'm using. So what I'm going to do is get you down a little closer to the bottle here, and we will get to coloring. Okay, so we're down where we need to be, and this is our bottle. Now I'm going to go in with the moss green, and because it's all a kind of ornate up at this section, I'm going to leave the little swirlies here for, let's see, their stickles are black. I might do that in the black pen, and then I'll take the green down, and these also will be done in the black pen, and then just bring it down. I don't exactly know what that is. It kind of looks like a like one of those silver rings that go on top of bottles. So I'm going to skip that also and just start the green down here. So this is just the moss green that I'm going to go in with and kind of put in a lot of color. We're going to leave kind of a light source coming from the left, so it'll be lighter on this side. I'm going to use that on all the bottles, and I'm just going to fade it ever so gently over to the other side, barely even putting the pencil down, but you get a little hint of color over there. And we'll take it down in here, and same thing, getting a little bit of color and then just totally fading it out to nothing on the other side. A little more color there. And we'll just work down. I'm not going to worry about the dots. Those are going to be done in stickles. This book loves to have things sparkly. At least I like to have things sparkly in the book. So just keeping this the darkest side. And then going down the bottle. The label's going to be done in a different color, so we'll just go down to the bottom here and do the same thing, dark on this side and bringing it out lighter. This is a little shine that she's put in here, and I'm going to go over those because I'm going to put my own sparkle on the bottle. Posca pen. So I hope everybody's doing well. Our weather has changed to pretend it's spring now. We're getting warmer. And then just very, 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 very lightly bringing this color over to this side. So we're really hoping all the snow is gone and that it'll just continue to be nice and warm from now on. until it gets really hot in the summer. Okay, so I need to darken this up just a bit. Okay, now we're gonna go up to the sparkly gem up here. Now, I'm just gonna put some of the dark here and there, kind of working on just the corners of some of these facets. Not filling it in, just putting it where I think some of the dark might be. Okay, just like that. That's it for right now. We're going to go in with the pale sage, and I'm going to put that in kind of dark on this side because it is our lightest color, and then bring it over to the other side. Since I'm going over those in black, I'm going to just color on them. I will be using a black PITT pen for that. So then we're just going to go down and do the same thing down here. Just get the color in there. Okay, then we're going to go in with the green ochre and get some of that in. Same thing at the top. And we're going to add some of this into the little ribbon that goes on here. Okay, we're going to bring in the white. I did not sharpen this, but that's okay. And I'm just going to blend these together. So I'm going to put more pressure of the white in the center of the bottle, and then less pressure on the outsides, but I want to blend all the colors together. And then down at the bottom, just until I can smooth it out, and I'll just keep working at it until it gets smooth there. Sorry about these pencils up here at the top. We're going to go work on the little ball up here. So we're going to go in with the pale sage and add some of that in the corners. And we'll bring in some of the green ochre, and we'll add some of that too, because we want all the colors up here. And then we're just going to take the white and blend all those together. Okay, make sure we blend everything down here too. Just want to go over it again. And then we'll add color on top of it if we think it needs to be added back in. This is the green ochre, and I'm just going to go over the lines a little bit to make them stand out a little more. And just make sure all that is blended in. It's okay if I go out. I'm going to do a background on here. Okay, now to dress any of this up that we didn't get, didn't blend as well as I thought it would blend for some reason. Get a little the other green and try to blend that out a little bit more. Okay, we're going to take the white Posca pen that I have, shake it up a little bit, and we're going to add a sparkle in here, so wherever you think you want it, and I'm going to stick it right here and just put a nice pretty sparkle. And you can add a sparkle down lower. Now before I get everything done, we're also going to add a little sparkle or a little shine down here. Okay, and down on this side of the bottle. Make that a little bigger. Like that. And I'm only going to add it on this one side, so we'll add some here at the neck too. Like that. So basically that bottle part is done. We have to do the tag and everything, but then we're going to go work on the, excuse me while I move all these pencils, they're going to make a noise. Next bottle down here. Yeah, get the camera down because the book can't go up any higher. And I'm going to do this one in the pinks. So I'll get out those pencils. Okay, we're at the pink bottle here. And the colors I'm using here are the black raspberry, the light peach, clay rose, and a pink rose. And we're going to start off with the black raspberry and figure out where we're going to put our colors on this one. Is a little more ornate than the other bottle. So I think I'll just start up in this area here and put down the black raspberry. And I am going to say that since the light is hitting this bottle, it's going to hit it kind of coming down. So the top of the bottle is going to be a little lighter than the bottom of the bottle. I'm just guessing. That's what it's working out in my head as. So we'll go ahead and darken this part and the very bottom of the bottle in the darkest part of the colors. And so as dark as you can on the very tips, and then bringing the color down very lightly, barely touching the paper. Just when I put the next color on, there's a little bit of this color in there, so I don't have to drag it too much. And then at the bottom, bring the color upward. And we'll do these loops the same as the other one and do them in black. Sorry, my little plastic sheet under there was in the wrong spot. And maybe a little in here. Just going to darken it in that spot where it touches in between. And up the side a little bit more in here because it is a round bottle, I guess. Bring that color almost all the way up to the top. Darken it here and bring it back down. Same thing on the other side. And then bring up some of that color here. Okay, then we'll bring in the clay rose. And we're going to go up into this color and bring it down. On all those. And bring it down lightly into the next section. It's okay if you go over these lines because we're going over those again in the black. When I say PITT pen, it's the, what are they called? Faber-Castell PITT artist pens, and they're just the markers I have on my desk. They're like felt tip markers, but they've got different tips on all of them. One's a brush marker, one's, you know, they come in fine, small, sharp, blah 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 blah. It's a set. Got them when I was doing my journaling. And we're adding it down here, doing the same thing, adding it in and bringing it up. Okay, I'm going to take in a little bit of the pink rose, not much of this, kind of just blending it up, bringing it down, leaving an area here for the last color. Making sure you get it into the other colors so they have a uniform coloring on them. Okay, and the last color is the peach. And we're going to go up and bring it down. Making sure it goes up too. Bring it down this way. Well, then if we need to touch it up any, we will bring in the other colors again. Black raspberry down in the corners here just to darken it up. And back up here, darken any of those up. And just play with it until you get your desired look. And you can take in the other color and blend any lines in that you think need to be shaded in just a little bit better. Basically, that is how those are going to be done. If you would like some highlights on that, you could always bring in the white and add just a little bit of that in between the lines, just to add a little more definition. And there we go. Now the top of this bottle is just really, ornate. And as pretty as all that is, I'm going to take the easy way out. These are going to be black like the ones down on the bottom, so there's a little color that I'm going to put in here. And just put the black cherry in and bring it over. Same at the top. Okay. Then in this section, I'm going to just bring it over halfway. And we have to put some color in here and here. And a tiny bit there. Here and here. And then we will bring in the rose, so the clay rose. Bring it over a little further. Then bring in the pink rose. Bring it over further. and then the peach, and bring it over to the edge. So up on the top, and we forgot the little teeny tiny ball up here, so we're going to do the same thing. It's just the dark black raspberry, the clay rose, the pink, and the peach. Just make sure we get it all blended there. Okay, so that bottle's done. So now we have two. And then we go over to the blue one. And oh, it looks like a Christmas ornament almost. And we're doing this one in blue, so we need the indigo, the sky, the one I can't do is sky blue light, and the light Cerulean blue. Basically the same as we did the other ones, but I think I'm going to put the dark on this side. I don't know why. Yeah, because it's on the other side of the page. Why not? So indigo down on this side first. And then we're going to bring it up a little into the page or into the ball here. Up into the top. Probably right in here. Oh boy. That's a lot of fluff up there. Right in here. And right under here. And then we're going to have ribbons going here, here, here. So right up here. And right in here. Okay, I'm going to bring that over just a little bit lightly. Over here lightly. Yeah, right about here. Darker there. Okay, then we have to bring all that color kind of in a little bit here further. Darkest on this side. Okay, I'll bring in the blue, the light Cerulean blue, and we're going to go over all this. Trying not to get it all over the star, but I have an eraser to get that little blue blob out of there. and then going up. I'm going to bring this at least halfway over. I only have 3 colors on this one. Going over the darkest blue and then bringing it over. Okay. And making sure I come back down and get the color over. Yeah, I have to go down at the bottom too. I need to get some of the indigo down here. And Cerulean blue again. Darken that a little and then bring it out. And then we're going to come in on the other side with the sky blue light. Bring that all in here. Pressing kind of hard with this color to get nice coverage on the other colors. Oh, Jesus, sorry. Going up and I'm not even in frame here. Okay, I should have put some of that other color in here. So we're just going to bring the blue on over. And we'll get the Cerulean in here. Guess I forgot. I'll make it a little darker over on this side. And maybe a little dark in here. Okay, and then since the ball is round, we are going to put a little of the indigo on this side. Not as much on this on the other side. Just like a line down here. And down in here. Sorry, I keep forgetting I have to move the book. Just bring it up a little bit. Kind of working in the round shape because, well, ball is round. Helps me out towards the end. Okay, just a tiny bit up on the top of the bottle also. Just a teeny. And we have a gem up there we're going to have to mess with in a bit. Okay, so then we just go with the Cerulean, bring that out a little bit. Down on this side. Okay, and the rest of that is going to be done in with the sky blue light. Firm pressure on that, and then just bring it out to the other side. And up into this section there. And just kind of go over all the sections I put in here and didn't blend terribly well. Like I said, I don't worry about the little lines that I'm going to be going over with the black pen. So we'll go over it really well. Just taking this to blend it. Blend in all the colors. Okay, I should quit wiping it with my hands. That's what my little duster is for. Now up into this area, and we just bring the blue over. Okay, now the gem up the top. We're going to kind of do it the same way we did the green one over here. I'm going to just section this into triangles. Add it over here so you can see it. I'm just making triangles here. And we'll bring some of it over here. Then we'll bring in the Cerulean blue and add it in some spots. Still making triangles. And we'll throw one up here. Then we'll come in with the sky. I don't know why I have such a hard time with this pencil. Sky blue light, and blend it around. It's like I come up with a little block every time I have to say the name of this pencil. I just want to say sky blue. There we go. And we're going to take a white. We're going to add a little bit of that in there, just to highlight some spots and to blend anything that didn't blend very well. And then we'll put a little sparkle on that one too. And we'll stick it right here. So line and then an X. Bring it up and bring it down. Make a little sparkle on it. Now on all these balls, they're going to get the same kind of highlighting as the green one did. It'll come down here and around the ball. So I'll go ahead and put this one in. So we'll do a couple of dots and a line through here. And then a couple dots going up and another line. Dots and a line. Here it's just going to try to get some markings in there like that. And then maybe a few on the other side where the lines are already drawn in, so we can just dot those in. And down here on this one, we will start down at the bottom. We'll add a couple dots and bring a line up. A couple dots, line, couple dots, dots and line up here, and just kind of go around. And we can do that over here on this side too, just not as many. This will turn pink. I don't know why it does that, but the Posca will turn pink with a pink pencil. Anyway, now we have kind of the gist of what we're doing here. And I am going to pause right now, and we will get set up to do the ribbons and such. we're going to be working on the ribbons here. So on the green one, we're going to just go in with the moss green and darken the areas here. Very sharp point on this to get into these little teeny corners. And I'm going to just go where it's the tightest, and the dark color goes in those areas, and then just feather it out. And just bring it down. And then we're just going to do the highlighted areas with the pale sage. This is so small, you only need the 2 colors. So just like that. I'm going to put a little bit of the green into the little blobs here, just a tiny bit down here on the bottom on each one of these. I am going to put stickles in it, but I want a little bit more of a green showing here. So we're going to add that in, and then just the pale sage to blend it. Now the little beads, we're just going to do those in the dark and just color them in dark. And I don't know if this is beads or if it's a knot, but I'm just going to color those in too. Okay, now remember, stickles going over those, it'll just add a little green hue on there. Over to the blue one, and we have a little ribbon on this too, so we're going to go dark in here, the knot where it's going to be tied, and just around the edges here, and we're just going in again with the 2 colors. So this is the sky blue light. And kind of bring that corner over, and while I'm here, I'll just get any of the color I missed before. Okay. And I think that these up here on the little guy are also going to be done in the blue, but only the 2 colors. I'm going to come back in here with a black and darken the darkest edges here, because I like my edges nice and dark. Okay, and then just come in with the sky blue and blend that color in, and that's done. The rest of that will be done in the black pen. All this beading here will be done in the stickles. I will do the little tiny beads in here with the black raspberry. Just all the way up to the top. And then we'll just go in with the we'll go in with the pink rose, and just kind of blend those together. Okay, we probably should do that down here too. So we'll just put the black raspberry on the one side of the bead, kind of going in a letter C. They all don't have to be the same because the light's going to hit them all different. And just down the other side. And then come in with the pink rose and just kind of make a big circle. It blends it all together. Same on the other side. And there we go. Okay, what else do we got to do here? Not sure what I'm going to do with the background yet. I think down here on the pink, I'm just going to put the dark raspberry in these circles here. I'm going to add the pink just like I did on the other one, so we're just going to add the little ones, we're just going to cover up, but the bigger ones I'll add the pink into. And there's some on the side here. Just think it'll add a little something. I'm going to put the black on it and look nicer. There we go. Now these little petal guys, we're going to do the same way. We're going to stick the black raspberry on it and bring it down, and we're just going to put the pink in it. Nice dark coverage at the top. And then just the pink rose blended into it. Oop, forgot one. Okay. Boom. All right. Now we'll go ahead and I'll show you what I do with the black pen. I'm gonna find one, like a medium tip. That'll work. Okay. I'm just gonna go in. Nope, this is not gonna work. Okay. I find one that works. Whoa, no. Well, that'll be interesting. Let's see if I can do it with this one. This is the brush. You just use any black marker you have that won't bleed through the paper. I know these don't. And then we'll just go up here and do the same thing with these guys. Same thing down at the bottom, and then we will add in the ones up here at the top too. Anyway, you get the gist. So we'll just do all those black. Any little ruffles in here, I have to put a pink line in there. I just noticed. So we can do that with the, just go in with the black raspberry on here. I'm going to go ahead and color that dark too, and we'll just add the pink in here. Like that. And then we'll do the rest of that black ruffle, little bluffle. The chains here, I don't want those in black, so I'm gonna have to figure that one out. Anyway, I will get back in part 2 with all the black work done on the bottles, and we'll do the background in the second part. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day. If you like these kind of videos, please subscribe, hit the bell if you'd like to see more, and give me a thumbs up if you like. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you in part 2.